Hi, I'm Ryan Swann. I'm the founder of RiskSmart. So RiskSmart is a governance, risk and compliance platform targeting regulated businesses. We're a technology business based out of Manchester, supporting businesses globally. I think we're recommended. So I think obviously a Manchester kind of based business, we like to work as well with fellow Manchester businesses. I think we'd heard a lot about you guys from other people that we speak to and other kind of SaaS and technology leaders. And I think on that that first interaction that we had, we just thought that you guys got it. You were nimble, you were fast paced. You said all the things that resonated with us. So. We just really liked the approach as to how you bring that kind of training methodology kind of through, how there's that almost kind of grad bay kind of element where you're sort of coaching and learning those younger kind of junior salespeople from the start, which just means that they're fully prepared for that role when they hit the ground. I think what really was important I was involved in was the feedback. So whilst the guys on that initial cohort were going through the training, we were having almost sort of every other day kind of calls in terms of what's happening in the classroom, the feedback from the kind of trainers and from Ahmed himself, as well as then a weekly kind of roundup about how things have kind of gone. And that was really good for us because I think it brought out things that maybe we'd not seen in the early days in terms of some of the other personalities or where the guys might need a little bit more development. So that was really helpful for me personally. We're growing, as I said earlier, sort of month on month. We're increasing that sales targets. Those sales targets are being met. The guys are closing kind of deals. So you don't do that just by luck. That's through kind of training, dedication, and everything else. So I think we've seen that result. I think what worked really well is the training was then tailored. So in terms of the team at Furza knew the individuals. They weren't just a number. They knew that actually they were a little bit more experienced. So I think they tailored the training to that. So yeah, we saw a big improvement once the guys came back from that training. I'd recommend Furza. Phil said earlier, I think that you get it, you bring a different dynamic. I think that, as I say, as a more sort of the non-sales founder out of RiskSmart, I've not kind of seen that kind of previously before in terms of I've seen sort of the training and kind of recruitment, but actually bringing that longer term kind of partnership of actually being able to kind of recruit individuals, but then bring them through that training plan, make sure that you're getting the most value when they hit the ground. The network effect is really important, and I think having that kind of support. I think since doing through the initial training, we've kept in contact with you guys. You've been really useful just to be able to pick up the phone and go, how would you think about this? And you've sort of spoke to us about some of that kind of advice and guidance. So no, we're excited. We've seen a massive increase. We like the people, which is really important. 100% recommendation from us.